Hello friends and fellow VEDSies, and welcome to day 12 of VEDS. Not sure why I made that sound so important. It's day 12 of VEDS. I mean, yeah. I don't really have anything specific to talk about today. At the moment, I am driving to my old high school to work with the marching band trumpet section, because whenever I'm in town, my high school band director invariably calls and asks me to work with the trumpet section. I have actually worked with this trumpet section before. I worked with them through their band camp in August, so they know me and I know them. I did the same thing 4 years ago after I graduated from college and was living at home, and my band director called me and asked to work with the trumpet section and also with the band in general throughout that marching season. And so that means that this marching band is entirely different from the marching band I work with, because the freshmen from that band have all graduated now. So yeah, Did I mention I'm turning 28 in less than a month? When I'm not teaching full-time, I still want to do teaching in some capacity. I want to keep my hand in and keep working with students. And I think that's one area actually where my YouTube channel and my reviews have been helpful to me, because in a sense I am teaching. I mean, I'm treating you to my opinion and all that, but I am trying to put forth a little bit of thought and idea so that you all can think about what I'm saying. And it's my hope that I do that successfully. Most of you have commented on my components of reviewing Reason video that, yeah, that's pretty much one of the big things that makes my reviews memorable. I'm just so articulate today. Alright, I'm here. Later. And now it's later and stuff, and I'm holding the camera with my left hand because I gave blood. I was a little worried that the fact that I went to the Bahamas in May might be a problem, but it turns out that Eleuthera, the island that I visited, is not a malaria risk, so all good. So the teaching of the trumpet players went well. We made some improvement. Then I went to the library because I am almost finished with the audiobook that I was listening to, which is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and I needed to get some new ones. So because a few of my subscribers have been clamoring for me to do Stephen King books, I got Misery, which I've read before, and Dolores Claiborne, which I have not, but I've heard wonderful things about. And I also got The Incredible Journey, so I can refamiliarize myself with the story for an upcoming Books vs. Movies review. Also, I got this book, Memoirs of a Teenage Amnesiac. I keep wanting to say insomnia, but that's not right. Memoirs of a Teenage Amnesiac by Gabrielle Zevin, or Zevin, I don't really know. She's also the author of the book Elsewhere, and this book was recommended to me by my sister, who said it was very, very good, so I'm reading it, and I'm only a few pages in, but I'm liking it so far. Oh, and a paperback swap book came in today. This paperback swap book. Wonder why I would be reading that. And my mother keeps putting peanut butter M&Ms in this candy dish, and I really wish she wouldn't, because when they're sitting there, I have to keep eating them. She puts Reese's peanut butter cups in the other candy dish. Same problem. And now it's the end of another day, and I just watched Shelley's video, where she responded to one of my Books vs. Movies reviews, specifically the one on Harry Potter, and specifically, even more specifically, the argument about Snape being better in the movie. And I already left my argument in 3 very lengthy comments on Shelley's video, but I just want to say I always appreciate it when someone can disagree with me and articulate why they disagree with me in a very mature and reasonable and eloquent way. You made a very, very good argument, Shelley, and like I said in the comment, it basically just comes down to personal preference. But thank you for your response. It's always nice to know that somebody takes such an interest in the reviews that I do. So, thanks. And Katie, while I did address September 11th in my previous video, it occurs to me I never actually stated where I was at the time. I was a junior in high school. I was probably, at the time it happened, I was probably between classes. I was probably leaving choir and heading to history, where I had a test, and the reason I remember that I had a test is because I got the test back, and I saw that I'd written the date on there, and it was 9/11/01, and it occurred to me that that date is never, ever gonna look the same ever again. Alicia, glad you survived your first day of subbing. Boring is common, and boring is actually good for subbing. And Jesse, love the rap. I think that's just about going to do it for today. Tune in tomorrow to find out the results of the Ultimate Collaboration Challenge, the pairing, and the songs that you're going to get. Alicia and I will be on with that. So until then, see you later. My band-aid is a mustache.